Alright guys, welcome back to working on the Snapper. This one we're going to be dealing with the blower housing, putting a new recoil spring and pull rope in it. I did come across this recoil, the spacer for the rewind, and I've taken quite a bit of these apart and I've never found one of these before. So I figured we'd give it a try here. It came with a 5/8 more material around it, and the instructions say to trim that much off of it to fit down inside here. So this just fits down in there, then the spring goes in, and then this goes in with your rope on it, and then you bend the tabs over, and that's all it has to do. So I just got back from the store buying a brand new grip for it in its original box, and you know it's old because it says Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. So there's a brand new grip. Ooh, and that was only $3 for that. Alright, so we're gonna deal with a recoil spring. And you always want to be careful with these because they are under a lot of tension. And if you don't know what you're doing, you could definitely hurt yourself or, hurt the machine, I suppose. So, let me get this out of here. And we'll just continue on this adventure. I like to keep at least a finger or two over it when you undo it out of this thing. And you want to line it up right. So there's the tab, and this tab is down inside. You want it like this. That. So it goes down in there like so, and it sits on top of this groove right here. That's how it locks into place. So now we want to get our rope ready, and for this one we're going to be using number 5, or we're going to be using number 4. We'll be using number 5. Number 5 rope. Undo a little bit. And usually these take about maybe 6 or so feet. I always leave them with plenty of extra, and then once you get it on the mower and you kind of dial into where you want it, then you can cut it and trim it to length. So I'll just go ahead and add a little bit of extra on here because it is coming from we just don't know how much we're going to really need. Let me get if I had a pair, there we go. If we got a pair that'll work. Let me go get some matches and we'll clean up these ends here. Alright, make sure there are no flammable materials around you. And we'll just do that. You want to take a rag or something and make the end nice and flat like so. And then that way it doesn't turn into this and uncoil on you. So, well, I'm going to leave that end like that. So this will be the end that goes in. Push that in. Oh, how does it work here? This one goes in there. So, you just do a simple knot. I usually like to grab a pair of pliers and then wrap it around my wrist here, or fingers, and really pull on it because you don't want that coming undone on you. You want to wrap it up. Actually, no, you don't. You want so, then you want to fish that the other end of the spring on there without having the whole spring come undone on you like it is right now. And don't be a jerk. Cooperate with us. Oh, no. No. Oh, damn it. Nope. Don't do it. No. Oh, hell. That's why you want to be careful with those things. Alright. Let's do it the hard way. So, put that in like so. Man. Look at that thing. What a jerk. Oh. Let me deal with this and we'll bring you back when I get it somewhat put in. Okay, well, 2 more tries later and we got it. So these can be a major pain in the butt. Some of them are pretty easy. You just drop the spring right in and have at it, but this one was a difficult one, and I'm sure somebody out there has a better way of doing them, but I've been to quite a few rodeos doing these, so I'm just going to put the handle at the end of the rope, so when I start putting tension on it, it doesn't suck my rope through and I have to go through that whole fiasco again. So I'm just putting a good sized knot, that way it can't go through my handle. Now the trick is to undo the rope on the inside of it and then rotate it around so you put tension on the spring, and that's what sucks your rope into the recoil. You want to make sure you keep a hand on that pulley at all times, or else it will come up undone on you, and you'll have to do this all over again. I usually do it 2 or 3 times, and then I let the rope get sucked in, and then I'll see how much I have left to do. Mainly because you're twisting the rope as you're going, and you want to get that twist out. And I'm pretty much putting as much rope as this thing will take. Probably right about there. But no, that's got plenty of spring tension on it. Alright, so we might have added a bit extra here, but hey, better to have too much than not enough. So on the Briggs housings here, it has these little metal tabs you bend over, and those are what keeps your little plastic pulley from backing out on you. And you don't want them too tight, or else you won't have enough to spin on it. So I'll just trim this rope up a little bit. I'll probably put some recoil on there. So you want to make sure it's not going to fall out on you. Pull it out a bit. I'm going to put some pliers on there so it doesn't suck it back in the housing. I'm going to undo my knot here. Alright. Move that on down. And probably leave, I can leave a little bit extra, and it'll suck it right in, just enough to tidy it up here a little bit. And on these, they go up through this little nut, I guess you could call it. And you want to poke your rope through. Make sure not to stab yourself. Yeah. Then you want to tie your knot. Oh my goodness. A little bit extra rope. Give me a little bit. There we go. I usually just do a one loop and done. Put the pliers on it. Give it a good tug. And then you can also put it up underneath and pull on it like that. You don't want that not going nowhere. Then you can trim it up a little bit. Ooh, there you go. There we go. Just wish they'd give you a little bit more room for your knot. Because when you put it in the holder, it kind of bulges out a little bit. I mean, that looks sloppy. Having it bulge out a little bit right there. How could we fix that? Suck it in. That might work. Put it up on here. Get ourselves a flathead. Jams the knot into that hole it has. And if I made that hole like a 1/16 bigger, it'd make everything so much nicer. In fact, why don't we just do that? Now, better end it here or else my battery is going to die. So, we'll pick this up in a few. Alright, we plugged you in. So, I just took the little cap here and ran a 3/8 drill bit down to the bottom of it. And that should give me enough room to get that knot in there. So, we're going to try that. Give myself a little bit more rope here. And we got to melt the end again. So go through the body of it. And go through the side here. Like that. Tie a little knot. Make sure it's tight on there. Alright, well, we smashed the rope in as much as we could, and that's probably as good as it's going to get. So, we'll call that good. So there's one recoil rope. Done. This is the muffler guard here. So so far the white paint is not too bad actually. There's a couple touch-up spots, but this is what goes over it. So anyway, I'll keep updating you guys here. So I'll move on to something else before something else runs out of juice. Alright, well, it's the next day, and I figured I'd give you a little update on what I did yesterday. So, got one of the brackets on, took the stickers off, so that's the original paint right there. And then this quadrant is the red I'm using, so it's a pretty darn close match. And also took off the model number. I saved that one for later. And on the underside we got a one coat of red on it, and probably do another coat today. I just wanted to get as much of the bracketry in as I need, so we're going to do a little bit of cleaning up on that and painting that, and then sanding it smooth so the grass has a good flow out of the deck. And motor wise, we're painted up here, and probably start work on this today, so be looking out for that video hopefully. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So thanks you guys for watching, and I apologize for the dark lighting in the recoil portion of it. I don't know why my phone didn't pick it up, but there was plenty of light. So thanks for watching and subscribing, and we'll keep you guys updated in the next one. You want to play fetch? I'll get it. Weird. Alright, we'll see you guys.